It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Yeah, and since both teams are in similar positions in the conference, winning the series this year would make a nice statement.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia with great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Now, here is Young. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. From 20 feet out. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And you can tell Williams was feeling that one, letting it fly without hesitation.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Giddey. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Back to Vucevic. Now Buzelis to the paint. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, you don't see many guys with Buzelis' length run the pick and roll. His potential is unreal.
Thompson outside. 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
It's Pippen with the drive to the middle. Pass to White. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's Young on the wing. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Williams. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent. A real depth of talent at the forward position. Once they mature, they could be dangerous. Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Pass to Williams. Here's Porzingis. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Thompson way outside. Atlanta again missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Out to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, it took a little while, but White has established himself as a big-time scorer, and he does it from all 3 levels.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Schroeder. No good that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 3.
Atlanta now.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And we know Schroeder can score the ball, but they're showcasing his passing ability.
They set the pick, and it's Vucevic in the corner. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro skater, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Screen by Porzingis. The drive by Schroeder. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. They set the pick. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Schroeder outside. Back to Williams. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Misses the three. Chicago trailing here. Back to Moody. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Williams a screen. 5 on the clock. Trying to get something going. And the Bulls with another miss. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of the game. Here's Okoro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys, because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Can't hit from the corner. So it's Atlanta now on the wing. Johnson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Jones with it. Hasn't made one yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young, no good. Here's Chicago. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. At the top of the key, Williams. To the inside. Young with the steal.
Definitely got to use the...
Oh, my God. Well, credit the great steal by Young to get that started. His anticipation is next level.
Over in the corner, Williams. Gets it off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here is Giddey. Buzelis, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Arenas. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 4. Arenas grabs the miss. Pippen with the steal. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Buzelis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back. Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Shot clock at 5. White, good.
Extra effort from White for the bucket. Coaches love that.
The Hawks leading. Arenas goes in. Hung outside. And stolen by Giddey. Out left to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Buries it from three-point range. Buzelis has got 4 points in the quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for the Hawks. In the corner, it's Buzelis. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by the Hawks. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Inside, Williams. It's stolen by Vucevic. And stolen by Arenas. Williams, that's for 2. That's good. It's Arenas with the assist. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And I like how Williams immediately started getting back the other way, ready for the break.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst taller players.
Pass to Krejci. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Back to Williams. Here's Johnson. .34 seconds left in the third. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
Atlanta, 29.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Thompson on the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Giddey with it, and Arenas picks him up defensively. Here's Vucevic. Rebound, Atlanta. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. High post, Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Young outside. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. He's covered by Arenas.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You'll love to see it.
Now here's Arenas. It's rebounded by Giddey. Good!
Well, great job by Giddey staying composed there, refusing to let the physical defense throw him off.
Young outside. Now Williams. Porzingis. And he does not hit.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Vucevic. Here's White. Now Vucevic. Josh Giddey. The long shot, no good.
you know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Now Porzingis, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
Porzingis pulls it down. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Young looking it over. Outside Arenas. Picked by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Porzingis connects with the J.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Thompson comes with the double team. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
They set the screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Fires the three. Good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
That one misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Now the Bulls with it, down by 12. Giddey, and the shot goes in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And the three misses. So it's Atlanta with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get hyped.